easy or interesting to see. I am going to guess. I'm going to guess X-Ray, because X-Ray is super trolly.
Indeed, X-Ray is pretty trolly. So, first item. We see some Moonfall action coming from foosda. Manashne
Manashne.
seems like he wanted to do it, but he failed. So, yeah. You think it's gonna be an E-Tank?
I think we're going to probably see X-Ray. I'm going to guess X-Ray.
Oh, X-Ray. I want it to be in the room on the right. I was
Oh,
right.
bombs. Alright,
I
so
am a psychic now.
foosda trying to roll under, only to realize, hey, I don't have Morph Ball.
And the more ball for foosda. Pretty nicely done there. Oh, Manashne barely missing it.
Oh. Yeah, just go ahead and kill it. Wait for the gamer to come. And there we
And he
go.
gets it pretty nice with the gamer. So now that they got a power bomb, the bombs, and some missile, do you think they will do what I did?
If anyone's going to do Pink Brinstar early, it's going to be Manashne, because he feels like he's going to have to pull out the stops to beat foosda.
Yeah, you kind of feel like he's the underdog. Oh, we see foosda actually going there, and says no. Oh well, at least he thought about it.
He did think about it. So right quick, I'm gonna give my homies a shout out. The Rainbow Unicorns, that is our gaming group. Mostly because they're dinging me on Discord wanting me to, so I figured I'd be nice. And that's Dark Lotus 86. He streams on Twitch, doesn't stream anything worth watching, but hey, you guys can still follow him and the Cool Store. But back to Super Metroid.
Oh, Manashne actually going midway into that. Netting himself some supers, that's pretty interesting.
Now that could be handy if they don't find any supers when they get to Big Pink. That would be really trolly.
It could be pretty interesting going into the bomb turtle fight, since both of them have bombs, they will actually activate them right away. And foosda not having supers, Manashne is going to have an easier time.
Listen, Chad, I've been here 3 races. I have a right to plug who I want to.
I agree, you can plug and space jump from the bomb turtle, that's pretty good.
Alright, so having to fight Bomb Treezo, I would say, is worthwhile.
Oh, foosda not getting good luck from the bomb turtle. But killing him pretty easily. Now I would like to see some gauntlet. What do you think is gonna be there? I'm pretty sure foosda is gonna be there.
I'm gonna guess a reserve tank. Yeah, I'd say we'll see both runners go to Gauntlet. Yeah.
Good old reserve tank. You are a little bit evil, aren't you?
Just a little bit. This is why I don't get to do the plandos.
foosda is having a good idea with saving, because if he's stuck there, he can't actually come back up to the gauntlet.
Right.
I don't really know if you can actually do it with only 5 power bomb.
Well, he has bombs, so won't have to worry
That
about
is
soft
true. I
locking.
completely forgot about the bombs themselves.
Manashne opting not to go to Gauntlet.
I mean, it's a pretty long ride, and you're getting one major item that could be a reserve tank.
That is the risk you run with taking the Gauntlet check.
But it is a risk to not check because it could be a pretty important item, like speed booster.
This is true.
So both runner are practically gambling by not checking and checking at the same time.
Let's see what's here. Oh,
And you were
reserve.
right. Confirmed psychic.
Foosda's gonna take it. I mean, early on, it's health. It's not the best health, you have to fill it, but it's health.
Indeed it is.
So let's see. Manashne going across the bridge here. Let's see what's at Pink Brinstar Reserve. I believe last time it was a reserve tank, if I'm not mistaken. Energy tank this time. He'll be very happy to see that.
This early into the game, getting energy tank is pretty okay.
Oh, foosda. Nice save.
Not wanting to extend a single power bomb. Silly foosda.
Yeah, I don't know why he didn't powerbomb there. I mean, I understand he wants to save them, but you have bombs, and you need only 2 power bombs, right? You need 1 to get down to Anakin Z-Tank, and 1... Well, you need 3, depending on if you find Speed Booster, so...
And this is the Super Missile Trove.
Indeed it is. So he's going to be very happy to pick those up.
You do need only 1 power bomb to refill at the Atacom, that is true.
Now the question is, will Manashne skip X-Ray? And I mean, I am a strong advocate for taking X-Ray, but only if you have, like, charge. And he is going to take it. I'm surprised.
To some people, depending on the configuration of the button, if they can have the cancel pretty easily, it's not that bad to get X-Ray, but it's all depending on the person.
Right. So it is worth noting that if you don't do the initial setup for stand-up glitch, you can't do it with X-Ray. I know, because I tried in my race.
Stand-up glitch? What is that? It's not something I know about. I will leave it to you guys for that.
Yeah, no one did stand up last race. I was really surprised by that.
I personally don't know how to stand up. I'm not a 100% person.
I strictly learned it for Randomizer. The only Super Metroid categories I've actually run are any pursuit.
Amen.
Though with that being said, I have plans once I get knocked out of the tournament to do RBO. Manashne.
Are you a little sadistic? Are you gonna do the foosda 3 RBO or the regular one?
I'm gonna do regular RBO. I'm not committed to full on or a true RBO.
You should start calling it the reverse golden 4, like foosda likes to call it.
First Golden 4, I like that. From this day forward, chat, we are renaming RBO to Reverse Golden 4, and true RBO shall be known henceforth as RBO.
Or foosda.
Or foosda. Yeah, foosda RBO. So, not a lot to go on with this seat so far.
Not a reserve tank. I think that's 2 that we've seen. Some grapple. Nothing very interesting.
Alright, I had some delay on my end. I've refreshed.
So did I. Looks like they're grabbing every missiles and super they can get their hands on. This can be good if you can't find charge beam, but if you find charge beam, all those seconds lost to the fanfare. It's all a gamble, but it's a good idea to actually pick them up.
And we see foosda. He's doing the difficult setup again. He's going to be so disappointed when he sees this item.
When does foosda doesn't do anything difficult?
This is a good question. If you've been keeping up with foosda, you know that he has recently been doing Hyper Metroid Low Percent, which involves 750 charge shots for Mother Brain, as well as 750 charge shots for Ridley. So I'm just gonna throw that number out there and let you guys think about that for a second. 750 charge shots. The only other person insane enough to try that's Elminster. Wave
And
Beam.
foosda. That's a pretty interesting development with Wave Beam. And foosda is wasting all his supers.
Oh, is it 1200?
Oh, poor foosda. He actually kept the super. Pretty interesting because he's gonna need one there. But missing all those shots and he's gonna have to farm all those supers. That's not good. But at least he's not losing a big item.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that. It's always going to be on the back of his mind, you know, what was there? What if I'm missing a suit? Because the suit can be there. Yeah, it's like
can indeed be the suit.
750 charge shots plus 30 missiles, and then whatever ridiculous amount you need from Mother Brain. The moral of the story is it's dumb.
Very dumb. I've seen him go for it. There's some tricks that are really dumb that you have to execute. But with what Manashne has done, Manashne's tricks have been better, but foosda's movement is pretty good, so we're gonna see him catch up just because of his movement. And he's gonna get his wave beam, which is pretty important to get. Wave beam is a really good beam.
Indeed. So, not too much to be said about here. foosda is going to go over here and collect this item, which is Wave Beam, and then afterwards go collect his energy tank. And he's going to head on to Crate and hope that there's nothing behind the blue gate there in Pink Brinstar. Now, if this seed is as trolly as last seed, why would you X-ray it?
That's one of the uses of X-ray. Good thing he grabbed it.
Alright, let's see if Manashne gets a quick kill.
I don't know about you, but this whole tournament, I didn't get a single quick kill.
I don't think I did either. But honestly, I don't remember.
Manashne actually killing him pretty fast. That was pretty good.
And another energy tank. So Again, they're not finding really anything.
I am calling that foosda is going to go for each one, and Manashne is going to go for the ghosty.
Yeah, that's probably what we will see. Apologies, chat. I'm trying to eat while also doing commentary. It doesn't work out too well. Nice
you
escape
too.
there from Manashne. Those key hunters can do some serious trolling. And I don't agree with that decision to go ahead and break the tank there from foosda. He's an RBO runner. He knows the value of the gravity jump you can do there.
And I believe that was the third reserve tank that we see in this race.
Indeed it is.
I mean, it doesn't look like much, but look at foosda right now. Look at the speed he's got from coming right there.
Right.
He's catching up.
Yeah. So, what we'll probably see here from Manashne is he'll check these two items, and depending on what he finds, I say we'll probably see him go on up to wreck ship. Because so far that just seems to be what this seed is trying to tell the runners with, at least in my mind, with space jump and now with high jump boots too.
Vanilla jumps.
But let's see if foosda gets the quick kill here. Alright,
Oh, is he gonna get it?
There we go.
There we go, he's got it. Sorry, Blue Plasma Spark, it's totally not randomized. Oh, we see Manashne actually going for the save. I mean, he has space jump, which would make it pretty easy on everybody.
Well, what he may be thinking is, if this is the fourth reserve tank, I can just load my save and not be missing the health or something. I mean, that's the only real justification I could come up with.
Or simply, if that's an item I don't need right now, I can just go load and go for the ghost.
Right.
But if it's an item he needs, I don't think I would grab it. It makes you able to go for the ghost pretty easily.
I don't know about grabbing the tank. It would have been slightly faster to load the, You can't go that way, Manashne. Don't try.
Yeah, it would have been a little bit faster, but if what happened is you go to the ghost, there is nothing, and you have to come back and do Elrond's. Oh, he goes for it.
Yeah, that's what I figured. At this point, he's considering himself committed.
He got hit by Discus. That's never good.
Now, if he doesn't panic, he can Crystal Flash.
That is definitely true.
And this is definitely looking like if he doesn't Crystal Flash here, he definitely should consider doing it over at Bubble Mountain. And he needs to not get hit.
Oh, 4 health.
4 health. He better Crystal Flash. And that's exactly what he's doing.
He's gonna do.
Yeah. Good play by him.
He's reading your mind.
He's listening to the commentators.
That was a pretty clutch hell run.
Yeah, that was real close.
The reason I don't like other runs in general is because they are extremely lengthy.
Yeah,
in the farming you need to do.
I have wasted too much time at Bubble Mountain to ever want to do hell runs. Like, if you give me a sign that I should go literally anywhere else, I will take it.
Like in my first one, I spent so much time doing L runs because every item you need to farm before and after, unless you find an E tank. If it's a reserve, you're basically not gonna have a good time.
Right.
And we see foosda. His movement is pretty good in that. Except when he does that to stalactite, but
other than that, very good movement. Not near as close of a hell run as Manashne's was.
indeed, that is damn true.
Yes, as foosda said, Pokemon will be later on. Until then, you should stick around and enjoy some Super Metroid Randomizer. Because so far, this is looking to be a another really poverty seed.
I mean, Poverty Seed, it's all about the gamble. I'm pretty sure if one of them went to the ghost, they would have gotten something decent.
Yeah.
Foosda is not getting some luck with the bugs, giving him hell. They're all filling supers.
It's real funny. When you want health from the bugs, they give you supers. When you want supers from the bugs, they give you health.
They have a mind of their own and they're evil.
And Manashne and foosda chilling out in the same spot.
I completely missed what was at Speed Booster. I'll have another time to check it.
Yeah, it was an E-Tank.
Ah. I mean, they both have pretty good ammo count.
I think at this point, foosda is collecting ammo because he's thinking, okay, depending on how much more health I get, I might just do Stateless Lower Norfair. Because I would argue that's where foosda's strength lies, is doing things like RBO and low percent and other crazy stuff like that. Also,
I would agree with you. And he might find Plasma on the way in charge. That would definitely bring him pretty close to being able to do a lot of things.
And that is Ice Beam. So now they have the possibility of having to deal with Suitless Meridia.
Or they can just simply go with the Croco. It's a lot of time waste, but if he has Gravity or Varia, then you're paid and dividend. I would like to see somebody skip Croco right now and just go for the Ghost.
At this point, I don't think we're going to really see a route divergence between these two.
I'm pretty foosda is gonna think about going to Croco and then going into Lower Norfair.
I'm getting doggy kisses.
Aw, doggy kisses. Can we see some Frankie Z for Nightwolf and his doggies?
Alright, so let's see what... oh, foosda, you need to be careful, friend. I don't know how much you have in reserves.
He can Crystal Flash again.
Oh, this is true. He can Crystal Flash. He ain't worried about it.
foosda is a man that keeps cool even in the worst places.
And that's exactly what he was setting up for, was the Crystal Flash. Let's see. Oh,
Ooh,
Plasma Beam.
plasma!
That is hop.
That is pretty high. All there needs to be is charge beam right now. Charge beam at grapple, and I'm pretty sure foosda is gonna go for it.
I don't know. If he finds one more set of power bombs, I could see foosda going for Suitless Lower Norther, but he's gonna want more energy tanks.
I believe this is all he needs for regular RBO.
I don't know. We'll see what's behind the. Okay, well he's taking the lower path. That's fine. We'll see what's over at Grapple, and we'll see what Manashne and foosda do with it. I actually hope Speed Booster's over here. Speed Booster will push him up towards the Ghost.
That would be what pushed him towards the ghost, but it's another thing. I mean, for RBO Lower Norfair, there's one big problem that they have to face. If Firefly is not an E-tank, they're pretty screwed.
Yeah, same with Ridley E-Tank. If that's not an energy tank, they're gonna be hurting.
Indeed, most likely dead.
So foosda picking up his plasma beam, gonna be real happy to see that. Waiting out the lag over here.
But it's pretty nice to see both of these runners actually taking the same route, having almost the same amount of ammo and energy tank. Oh, we get some pretty nice. Samus is moonwalking for us. Spore spawn on the tracker. There is no need to kill Spore spawn whatsoever.
You don't even kill Spore Spawn indoor randomizer unless you don't have supers.
Indeed. I got Spore spawn item in my first run today, and I didn't even kill the thing. I love you too, Safi. Oh, Manashne actually going for... That's pretty interesting.
I like this decision from Manashne. He realizes what items he has, and he realizes that he may have to do Suitless Meridia. Trying to go for the quick fish, doesn't get it. So, setting up for slow fish. Now, I wonder if we'll see foosda do the same, or if he's going to go to the Ghost.
I would think foosda is going to take it easy and go for the ghost.
Oh,
Manashne, no!
Alright, he can recover
Physics,
this.
what is that?
Now, what would be real crazy is to see both of these runners go for Suitless Meridia, and for it not to be worthwhile.
And there we go, Manashne is through that.
Alright, so hardest part of Main Street is done. Oh, please don't fall.
I believe the hardest part is coming right there.
Alright, it looks like foosda is I like the decision here to turn off plasma by Manashne. You know what foosda's going to do? Foosda's going to probably go check what's behind the blue gate at Pink Brinstar. Because if I'm him, I'm thinking a suit's there and that I'm way behind.
No, he's going directly for the ghost.
Well,
and Manashne is right there.
I'll give foosda credit. He has a better mental fortitude than I do, because I would feel like I am behind at this point. Oh no!
No, that crab is important.
It's alright.
Oh, there's another one.
Backup crab is coming, but he has to freeze it in time. Okay.
Backup crab.
And he's up. Okay.
Okay, from now he doesn't need a crab, but I don't think he's totally knowing what to do in that kind of situation.
He may not be comfortable with Sealess Meridian. He may be trying to force this because he thinks it's required. Like,
but it's true.
One of those bad nightmares you have where you have to face your fear or whatever. I was totally going to try and make a point there, but I think I lost it along the way.
It's fine. It's probably gonna come back. So we have Manashne actually going to do the hardest parts. Let's see if he tries to get to Mammoth Turtle or not.
Now this is... I hope Manashne doesn't do the same thing that I done when I did my race. Because what I did was I checked Sandpit and then reset, and then I checked I went back and checked Mama Turtle after that, and then reset. Holy shit! How many missiles did foosda get there?
A lot. The Doppler. And the Dance of Victory.
Somebody should clip that Doppler. That was crazy.
Now let's see if foosda is gonna have some good stuff. Oh, looks like Manashne is going for to see if gravity is right there. Because Manashne is trying his hardest. And there is Varia. So the ghost was actually the best idea.
Alright, so now we get to see the wonderful, wonderful world that is underwater sand. And he gets out. Nicely done by him. So here's how... Oh, it's an energy tank. He saw that and is going to immediately reset. So... Manashne's hopes and dreams lie with gravity being either at Mama Turtle or behind Botwood. It's not over yet. It's not over by a long shot. Let me rephrase that. It's not over till gravity's found.
And unfortunately, my guess for gravity is gonna be vanilla gravity. Pretty nice.
Chat, if you want to
Yeah.
see a race 3 or you want to see Manashne take it, you need to start sending him your energy now.
Send in that energy so that gravity may be at the next place.
I have to step AFK for a second. I'll be back.
That is fine. Manashne needs to be careful. That Mach Tread does a lot of damage. Oh, and he kills it. That is very unfortunate. Missing the spring ball. Poor little foosda. He's gonna miss his little spring ball there. Well, Manashne is trying his attempt again at trying the ice clip. He needs to be extremely careful with that Mach Tread. Freeze him. That is what happened when you have low health with that and no suit. It's really not great.
I was wondering what happened. Yeah, Moctroids do a crap ton of damage.
Literally one A tank with no suit.
Yeah.
Let's see if foosda is gonna find his gravity. He can totally go into lower Norfair right now, but it's all gonna depend if Manashne can find gravity after bottom. I don't even know if it's possible.
So what? Oh no!
And I called it. And with that, the dream of Manashne are practically gone. And he kills it again. Oh no. This was definitely a wreck shift first rum.
That's not the Moctroid you want to try to get out because they're gonna home in on your location and it's gonna try and kill you.
I find that this is one of the gamble that can't be that good.
It's the gamble you take when you know you're the underdog. This is the gamble you take when you're the underdog.
That is true. He needs to freeze it. 90 damage. Oh no.
And I mean, I can't fault him for making the decision that he did because they found the stuff to do Suitless Meridia very early on.
That is true. It's still a very hard thing to do, and the fact that he's actually keep trying to do it, it's pretty admirable in itself.
Well, see, the reason, which he may have forgotten he has plasma, but the reason he doesn't want to use plasma is because he doesn't want plasma to double hit.
But unfortunately, unless foosda dies or does something really wrong, I don't think we're gonna see a game 3.
I mean, I really, 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 really hate to be the doomsayer, but the only way that Manashne stands a chance of coming back, because I can't outright say that foosda will lose, is foosda has to soft lock at Mother Brain.
And not save.
Yeah, and not save. Which, I mean, we've seen it happen. That's how I ended up coming back and winning my second race. Oh. Alright,
He's got
so
the clip, but
he's got the clip, but he has literally 15 health.
Against a boss that can deal pretty decent damage. He gets hit one time and he dies. And you can't forget that he can actually die. Oh, I meant soft lock pretty easily. Even if he gets plasma back on, he doesn't have charge beam, so he can't really damage Button that way. Worst room of the game, puzzling it out like a boss. But getting hit right there, oh, foosda.
Oh, he got so lucky with that power bomb. Alright,
That's coming out of Meridia.
Yeah, he's decided it's not worth it. Now, we know that this is the right decision, but we also know that it's too little too late.
Just a little too late. And charges at the same place as last run.
Yeah, that's I'd say, but that's the nail in the coffin. foosda's not gonna soft lock. foosda's not gonna die.
I very doubt it. With all the supers he has and everything. Oh no.
It's okay, he can get out of here.
He needs to do down grab. There we go. No, he's gonna get a hit. Oh.
He's okay.
That's a lot of damage.
Oh, please wake Mama Turtle up before you. No. Not. No. Every time.
Every time.
Every time. If there's anybody watching right now that doesn't understand how Mama Turtle wakes, when you shoot one of the baby turtles, she wakes up. When she stands up, you will always KO through her. And she hurts. She does a lot of damage.
Indeed. A very lot of damage. Some Moonwall's track on Ridley. And Ridley is down.
Ridley's down. That leaves Dragon. I mean, yeah, this is.
Not even gonna check the item. Doesn't need any of it.
Yeah, at this point, there's no point for foosda to check literally anything.
He can just go straight into the belly of the beast. Oh, foosda,
Oh!
watch out.
Can't have too many more plays like that.
That's definitely true. He's gonna have to play safe.
Those were some frustrated wall jumps there.
So what's gonna be at Mammoth Turtle? I'm calling an E-Tank.
I'm calling... Have we found all 4 reserves? I don't think we
I
have.
believe so.
Maybe we have. I don't remember. I'm gonna call E-Tank. Just to... You know... Just to
add to the bad stuff.
add insult to injury. That's the phrase I was looking for. Please, no, get off the... Oh, God, it's so...
Oh. No,
He's gonna die again.
Yeah, again. Oh no. The turtle is evil.
You would think... I mean, let me preface this by saying, I'm not saying anything bad about Manashne, but after the first time, you should learn.
But he's in a race in a tournament. It's pretty hard to learn when you're all stressed and everything.
Yeah, and that's true enough, you know. But yeah.
That is indeed an angry Mammoth Turtle.
I can guarantee you this. After this race, he is going to know. And Manashne is just, he's at a loss. He doesn't know what to do. So he's going back to try bot wound again.
foosda's life is getting pretty low.
I mean, that's the... Okay, that was a good decision on Manashne's part. Freeze it before it. Yeah, very good play by him.
That is the play that's usually used, and it's a pretty good play. Now let's see if he can kill bot wound without all the ammo going off.
No, I'd say you're wrong about that. I don't know how to pronounce your name, so I'm gonna call you RMR. I'd say after this race, Manashne is going to practice Suitless Meridia a lot.
I would be inclined to say that too. Find your weakness and actually practice them. That's the best way to improve.
Yeah. My philosophy for randomizers is play to your strengths, but for practice, you have to practice your weaknesses to try and shore those up.
And bot wound is an E-Tank. That has to hurt a little. Because foosda is catching up to him, and he has gravity and Ridley and everything.
And he's realizing he doesn't have Spring Ball.
I mean, you can do it without Spring Ball. You need to turn off eye jump.
Yeah.
And there's the I-5, and there's why you grab X-ray scope.
Yeah. Foosda's not gonna stop and get this item. He doesn't want it.
And Manashne doesn't realize that he can't get out without Speed Booster. Or, yeah, he needs to freeze that one. I don't even think he can.
Yeah, you can do the ice clip the same way on the left side that you do the right side.
I've never tried that, so. There
Someone
we
did
go.
it in their race.
Manashne tried the gamble that would bring him the win, but it didn't really pan out for him, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It was a good try, but yeah.
He played to his win condition.
He understood that he was the underdog of this race and went on the premise that a good gamble would bring him a lot of time if it was actually the good idea.
Oh, he missed the 1 round kill.
And Manashne is going with his nemesis, the Mammoth Turtle. Let's see
Round
how
3.
he tries to get it.
Fight. Does it again.
So much health though. At least he's okay.
And it's
an eject.
And he is so very sad.
At that point, I would think the worst.
I mean, you're almost an hour into this race. You've killed 1 boss.
Basically.
Like,
you should get plasma on so we can kill those guys.
I think he's forgotten he's had plasma. Hi, doggo.
And foosda is just gonna go right for the win right then and there. Playing with the snail. At least Manashne is getting out of Meridia pretty efficiently.
I mean, Manashne knows he's lost this race. When he didn't find gravity, he knew when he started getting the strings of death that he lost this race. He's going through the motions right now. It's pretty much the same thing we saw from Desurrect when he was racing Wild Anaconda. And ultimately, what you're going to see from me when I race Wild Anaconda next. I did not look forward to that race at all.
But you have to. Playing the people that are better than you while you're in the underdog, that's how you actually gain the most. And it feels the best when you actually beat them.
Right now, Doggo is chewing on my toes.
Silly doggo, toes are not for eating. Skipping the ship? Ooh, foosda. Now the only way Manashne will win this race is foosda actually doing something terrible and not being able to get out of the Metroid.
Foosda would have to soft lock, and
He would have to die, most likely, not soft lock. Silly Manashne, you have plasma. Please get it on. Well, the thing is, foosda doesn't know about Manashne's gamble or anything. As far as they know, Manashne can be in Torian right now. Because this has been a pretty long seed.
Yeah, I mean, when you hit that 45-minute mark, you start to wonder, where's my opponent at? What's my opponent found? No, so far foosda has not saved.
Yes, saved the ship just before Gauntlet, but that was it.
Oh yeah, that was it.
Manashne would be ahead.
I mean, his ammo's fine.
He doesn't have a lot of supers, but he has a lot of missiles.
Yeah, he's...
Manashne needs a miracle somehow.
Alright, so here's what needs to happen. foosda's game needs to glitch. Like, just glitch out. He needs to get, like, a rainbow beam when he's not supposed to, and he needs to die to it. And he needs to have not saved anywhere since Gauntlet. That's how Manashne wins this. Yeah, I mean, more or less at this point, foosda needs to reset.
Maybe his console will pop out. He's in Florida. Somebody wish for an earthquake. Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Oh, the enrage of Fentoon.
I'm pretty sure. I don't personally know Manashne, but I know most of the runners in the Super Metroid community, if something happened to their opponent and they couldn't continue the race, they would reschedule.
Indeed, but that would let another chance for Manashne.
That would be the chance that Manashne needs, though.
Come on, turret, kill some of those missiles. Never mind. The turret needed to kill 17 missiles.
Yeah, I heard there was a big tropical storm passing through the area.
Tropical storm.
Yeah, there's a tropical storm passing around Florida.
Isn't he from California, though?
I don't know. I don't have a clue where foosda's from.
This
Hey!
is from California.
Manashne finally turned on Plasma Beam.
And it is done. Plasma is on.
Small wins, Chad. Small wins. I feel like this is a good time to go ahead and say follow the runners, follow Feasel, follow my partner in crime here, Lexosaurus Rex.
And don't forget to follow Night Wolf.
Don't follow me. I'm
Yeah.
bad at Super Metroid. Don't follow me.
And follow him still, because he's going to be racing our little wild anaconda. It's going to be a pretty interesting race, and I really hope you give him a hard time.
I'm totally gonna pop out wacky off the wall strats, like going straight to Big Pink, but skipping Big Pink and going straight to Kraid.
Hell yeah, that's what we need. We need some weird plays that actually is the best route. I like how I started this earthquake conversation in the chat. I'm sorry, people.
Also, shout outs to our tracker, which I don't know. Oh, it's Cheaty. Hi, Cheaty.
Phase 4. Send him a follow, he totally deserves it. All the trackers are literally god. Us
some
commentators
point,
would have a hard time without them.
me and Cheaty will be doing commentary together. So you also have that to look forward to.
Everything was in wreck ship, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Gravity is at vanilla gravity.
I have
And-
actually had a seed where Gravity, Varia, and Ice Beam were all in wrecked ship. It was the dumbest seed ever, and it was the only seed that I ever beat Punk in a race on.
Oh, talking about Punk, I might be against them next round. I think so.
I believe he has the match against Cerberov, and then the winner of that is who you face, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Good
You
luck
sent
with
me
that
a
one.
message saying don't lose your match because I want to beat you up. So I'll see that, Punk. I'll see that. foosda getting the not getting the spark and doing the good old infinity wall jumping. Let's see if he saves the animal or basically kill the animal or he kills the animal.
He's going to. Oh no, he's teasing him.
Oh, he's just bombing before them. That's not a total thing, but I'll give it to him. Your boy Cerberus will win. Then don't forget to go and give them a good cheer up when his race is on. And we have foosda finishing. I don't have the SRL time, unfortunately.
Feasel? Is Feasel in? Let's see here.
I joined the wrong channel, so.
Feasel, do we have time for an interview? Let's see here.
And Manashne, I believe he's just gonna forfeit at this point.
Yeah, he did. So, Foosda finished with an official time of 1 hour, 1 minute, 44 seconds. And we have joining us Manashne.
Hello, Manashne.
Hey, how's it going?
First and foremost, I want to say GG, well played. And major props to you for playing your outs and trying to.
I had to go for it. If it was in wreck ship, I'd already lost the race.
Yeah,
you were actually pretty close to him in the beginning.
Yeah, you actually were ahead of him simply because you skipped Gauntlet.
Yeah.
But you did what you thought was the best of idea. You had no idea where it was. And if gravity was there, you totally would have gotten it.
Yeah, I mean, if gravity had been in Meridia, I would have been in a fantastic position. I mean, I was risking it on 4 items that I hadn't checked, basically. I guess a 5th one in Waterway. And those were the only locations that it could have been, and it ended up being in wreck ship, so I got punished.
Yeah, I actually called the gravity on wreck ship.
Nice.
I am sorry.
Oh no, you're good.
Jay was behind you the whole way. So I have to ask, after what we saw in Meridia, How much are you going to practice Suitless Meridia after this?
Honestly, if I'd had like 150 more HP, I think I would have been fine for everything, and I wouldn't have died. Like,
Yeah.
it was just, oh man. Like, my grapple jumps were fine. I messed it up a few times. I did it like 10. I mean, I at least feel like the grapple jumps were okay. I think I got it first try my first time, and then I think I got
The
a little
grapple
tilted
jump-
after that. And
The grapple jump were actually pretty damn good.
Yeah, and
You had some trouble with the mock dread though.
yeah, I didn't even think about it. I should have shot it twice like I did my last time through there so that I didn't have to deal with it, and I could just run past it. And I have not practiced that enough. So, I mean, it's definitely something that I do need to practice.
That is totally fine.
Like, that mock droid. It's a really easy clip, especially with no gravity, because you travel up so slow that the down is very simple. It's just you can't get killed by the mock droid or it's a problem.
indeed.
I-
And go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say I was a little confused why I died to Mama Turtle like 3 times. The first time I was in dead center on her. Do you have to be jumping when she starts up? I don't
Yes. Every time
There
she
it is.
stands up, you will KO through her, and she does a lot of damage.
know. Yes, that's true. But yeah, the first round I was close. I mean I think I finished like 4 minutes behind foosda, which I was super happy with. So
Right. Yeah, you can't be disappointed with finishing that close to foosda.
no.
And one thing I want to talk about is your sandpit. Your sandpit was so clean. You got up there so fast.
That jump is not easy. The high
Not
jump
at
out of
all.
the sand into up onto that ledge. I got a little lucky. I've practiced it some, but probably not enough for how quickly I got it, honestly. But yeah, I was very happy with how quickly that went. Just the
Okay.
Mama Turtle and Batfoon.
So your next match in the losers bracket is gonna be against the OK guy. What do you think is gonna happen?
I believe it is. I'm not sure. I heard a rumor that he forfeit, so I don't really know.
I don't believe anybody has heard from him.
Yeah.
So
And I think Palmy was against him round 1, and I don't think they played.
yeah.
So
So we'll see, I guess.
yep, we will see.
All right. Thank you so much for coming in and doing the interview with us, Manashne. And good luck in your next round, whoever your opponent may or may not be.
Appreciate it, guys. Yeah, thanks for having me. And GG foosda.
GG.
Speaking of foosda, let me at him right quick. Because I have one really important question I want to ask foosda. And if he's not going to jump in for an interview, that's fine. I see he's in chat, so he may not. I'm waiting to see him if he's going to reply. Doing that. Speak of the devil, he is here. So, ladies and gentlemen, foosda, I don't know if he's actually going to be talking or if he's just going to be typing in chat. Either is fine, whatever he's comfortable with, of course. But my question is this, foosda. In race 1, you found gravity very early on, but you opted to check Bubble Mountain first. Didn't even check Ice Beam yet, which I can understand why you would do that. Save it to check on your way down to Lower Norfair. But why check Bubble Mountain before going to Meridia? That's what I really want to know.
Hopefully two fewer elevator trips. and the subsequent backtracking therein.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
If you find Varia in Bubble Mountain, you go right to Lower Norfair. And then you don't visit Norfair again.
That is definitely true.
I don't know. I feel like when you find Gravity early, like you almost have to go to Meridia. But maybe that's just my way of thinking.
I mean, you can try to take the items the randomizer gives you as a hint as where you want to go, but the randomization algorithm is pretty random. It doesn't necessarily lead you anywhere. Just the best bet is really just to go what will lead you the least amount of backtracking, if possible.
Go for the objective and then watch for what you're missing.
Yeah, it's just there's no. I mean, if that route had like we can use backwards thinking or results oriented thinking, as I like to call it, and say, oh, my route sucked, but I mean, if Varia was there, that would save like almost a minute, maybe even a little bit more over that other route.
True story.
Randomizer is all about gambles.
Yeah, I mean, and you can use that alternatively and say, well, if you're, and I see that Manashne, I believe he went to Suez Meridia, which that's a super huge gamble. The only way it'll ever be worth it, there's only two scenarios I can see that being worth it. Is one if Varia and Gravity are both in Meridia, or Varia is in one of the first three Suez Meridia locations, and Gravity is in Lower Norfair. Those are the only circumstances where I see that gamble paying off, and that's pretty rare.
Well, he tried. He knew he was the underdog in this match, so he tried his hardest to get the biggest gamble.
No, I mean that's reasonable. It's not a bad call. That's probably something you want to do in the first match, though, in a best of three. That's a nice throwaway match. You don't feel pressured or anything to just do something crazy.
Speaking of something crazy, ladies and gentlemen, we have some more races coming up tomorrow, and I believe, let me get back on the Speed Gaming 2 page here. Feasel mentioned earlier that we have Pokemon coming up later tonight. So I'm going to get the schedule pulled up here right quick and take a look. While I'm doing this, please, follow the runners, follow Cheaty Face, for helping us out. Follow foosda, follow Lexosaurus Rex here.
And don't forget to follow Night Wolf. He's a pretty good commentator. And I can't wait to see his race.
It's definitely going to be something. So let's take a look here at the schedule. Plenty of Super Metroid. Yeah, right after we finish up here, they're going to be swapping over to Pokemon Red. So, again, GG on your races, fellas. You got any other questions for him, Lexosaurus Rex?
No, I'm good with the question.
All right. Thank you both so much for coming in and doing the interview. We appreciate it.
And thank you. It's gonna be all for me. There's Pokemon coming, and again, see you guys next mission.
That is all for me as well. See you guys next mission. Till then, take it easy. Also, stick around for Pokemon.